Hello learners, I am Dr. Kumar Bhardwaj, currently working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Library and Information Science at Central University of Punjab. Today we are going to discuss a topic, Union Catalogue. So, what is Union Catalogue, what is its use, what are its different type, and how you can utilize the Union Catalogue in providing the library services that we will discuss. So, you see Union Catalogue is kind of a one stop shop which can be used to access plural collections including physical, virtual or both. And Union Catalogue can be used to formulate not just document delivery service, but also can use an interlibrary loans. It has a different objectives. But before understanding the objective of Union Catalogue, you need to understand what does it mean by the catalog. Catalog is a kind of a tool, it is kind of a key through which you can understand what the library has and what you can also access the library collections. You can know what the library has on the basis of the title, on the basis of the author and sometime on the basis of various subject headings. Similarly, if you look into the objective of the catalog, so objective of the catalog is to fulfill the needs of the users through various modes. And the purpose is actually because we have a large number of collections in the library, in the bigger library and even in the smaller library, if you have a collections, the purpose remain that the book should be utilized by the users. And to fulfill the 5 laws of library information science, that books are for use, every reader should get his or her book and every book should get its reader. And we also need to save the time of the users. These 4 laws can be achieved through the catalog. And you know, library is a growing organism. When the new contents will be added, new document will be added into the library collections, it will become a very cumbersome for the users to identify the books from the large collection, and therefore, the library catalog is also helpful in fulfilling the 5th law of the library information science. So, library catalog provide bibliographic information of a collections of a particular library. However, Union Catalog provides the bibliography informations about the collection of range of libraries. Means one catalog of one library is only provide you information about one particular library. However, Union Catalog is available in different types such as local, regional, national and international. Means a group of libraries catalog you can search through a single window, or it is kind of a single stop shop to understand, a single window search to understand what the library has. So, through a single search you can understand your book which you are searching or which you are looking for is available in which library. So, if you understand the definition of the Union Catalog, according to International Encyclopedia of Library Information Science, defined Union Catalog a catalog that contains not only a listing of bibliography record from more than one library, but also locations to identify holding of contributing libraries. And that is another definitions which is by Harrod Librarian's Glossary. Union Catalog is a catalog of various departments of a library or of a number of libraries indicating their location. Means through the Union Catalog you can search the catalog of number of libraries and you can find out where that book is available. So, that kind of a facility Union Catalogue provide. If I will summarize this, a Union Catalogue is a catalog of more than one library. However, a catalog only deal with the holding of a one library. So, that is a major difference between the catalog and the Union Catalogue. So, there are lots of advantages and there are lots of services we can provide using the Union Catalogue. So, Union Catalogue is the collection of bibliographic details of different type of documents available in different libraries. Apart from that, Union Catalogue help us in searching the entire record of participating libraries and get the bibliographic details of the books available at each library at one place. Means it is a kind of a one place where you can understand what other library has. Sometime a researcher while solving the problem of his research topic has to deal with a different literature, and sometime one particular book or one particular document is not available in the library where the researcher is affiliated or where the researcher is doing the research. Then the researcher has to find out where that book is available. So, researcher cannot go physically one library to another library, because it will waste, not just waste the time of the researcher, but it will also money is also required to travel from one place to another place. And therefore, Union Catalogue is a tool which give you an information searching the catalog of a different libraries, more than one libraries, and the researcher can understand where that book is available. So, this is one advantage of Union Catalogue. Another advantage as far as the library is concerned, no library is self sufficient. So, because the large amount of information or large documents are published every year, in fact, information is being generated every moment. So, therefore, library has to work with other libraries to fulfill the needs of the user, and the interlibrary loan and resource sharing is very much important for any libraries to fulfill the user's requirements. And therefore, Union Catalogue can help the libraries to understand in providing the interlibrary loan and to do the resource sharing with other libraries, because Union Catalogue is a tool which can help the libraries and library staff to understand what other library has which we do not have. So, this kind of a service can be provided using the Union Catalogue. So, this is another advantage. Apart from that, Union Catalogue can be created using or containing holding of the large number of libraries, and the ICT empowers developing Union Catalogue not just at a city level, not just at a national level, but nowadays with the help of ICT we can establish a Union Catalogue, or we can develop a Union Catalogue at an international level also. And there are numerous examples of it, such as we have a WorldCat and we have at India level we have a IndCat. So, in IndCat you can search the catalogue of numerous universities using a single window search or using a single catalogue, we call it a Union Catalogue. And WorldCat, which is called a World Library Catalogue, developed by the OCLC, through which you can search more than 10,000 libraries catalogue through a single window search. So, Union Catalogue provide us facilities, empowers libraries not just for the resource sharing, not just for the interlibrary loan, but also help in document delivery service, because when the user will search the catalog, Union Catalogue, they can request to the concerned library that this is the document which I need, and on the basis of the Union Catalogue, the library staff can find out where that document is available. So, or if it is available in their own library, they can provide the document delivery service. So, this resource sharing and document delivery service can become a reality and can be more robust with the help of a Union Catalogue. Apart from that, interlibrary loan service can also be started if we have a Union Catalogue in place. So, because public access to Union Catalogue is also imperative, because not only library staff, but also the end user can also identify more readily potentially valuable interlibrary loan as well as other transactions. ideally union catalog should be used by end user before they approach the interlibrary loan counter of their respective libraries. So, that is very much required, because user need to understand what the other libraries has. So, at the same time library staff also need to understand what other libraries has while providing the services. So, this become a very much imperative in providing the robust and seamless services to the user. Therefore, online union catalog is utmost required, so that user can identify the resources they wish to procure through different library services such as DDS, ILL, and now you need to understand what are the different types of union catalog, because union catalog can also be categorized into different types, and one such type is called centralized union catalog. In the centralized union catalog, what happens that libraries which are participating in creating a union catalog, they deposit their catalog to a centralized place, and the staff who are working on a centralized union catalog, they actually work on that catalog, they make it according to the standard which have been following by the union catalog, and they polish it, and they sometime add some data, sometime they delete the data which is not required, and after doing this initial processing, they incorporate the catalog of a different libraries into a single centralized union catalog. So, this is actually a very conventional approach of developing a union catalog. In fact, the union catalog which were developed in before 90s, they were based on this approach, centralized union catalog, and there are different actually advantages of centralized union catalog. One such advantage is that the catalog can follow a uniform standard, because it is being processed at a single place. So, what you can do is that it is very much actually following a single standard. There is actually no duplication of content also into it. So, the person who actually process the catalog at a centralized union catalog, they remove the duplicate content. They, because the catalog window, when the results will be retrieved, the window will show you that this is the book and where it is available. So, there is no duplication of the descriptor. So, there is no duplication of a one book catalog. So, one catalog and the availability in different library you can see, that is another advantage of centralized union catalog. Third advantage is that the user, when they search the centralized catalog, they can actually see in the results only one record. So, when they will see only one record in the hits, there is a less confusion among the users. So, when there is a less confusion, there is actually they can approach to their libraries that this is the book which they required. And in fact, nowadays the advanced centralized union catalog also tells the users that which book is already available in the libraries. For instance, if you find a one book which is available in different libraries, through the centralized union catalog, user can also know whether that book is already borrowed by someone or it is available on the stacks. So, centralized union catalog also help the user in identifying which book is already borrowed or which book is available in the library, respective libraries, without any confusion or without making much efforts. And now, there are different another type of union catalog, that we call is a distributed union catalog. So, distributed union catalog is opposite to the centralized. Here we are creating the catalog in different libraries in a distributed setup, and or we can say it is a different libraries are creating their own catalog, and then that catalog merge with the union catalog on sometime on the cloud or sometime using an other technology, server based technology. And there is one protocol also related to this, we call it Z39.50. So, Z39.50 protocol actually sometime harvest the catalog which are being developed by different libraries, and then it merge at a single place. So, this is the distributed union catalog which is usually based on a protocol called Z39.50. But this has a lot of advantages and it has a lot of disadvantages as well. Like in centralized catalog, you will find that person has to go to a centralized place. The staff of the library has to travel from one place to another place, or they have to use different ICT technology through email. They can send their catalog, or they have to physically travel. But they have to make certain efforts to be part of the centralized catalog. However, on the other side, distributed union catalog, which is following a certain protocol, it harvests the catalog records, bibliographic records from one individual library, and then thereafter from different libraries, and then it merge at a single place. So, there are a disadvantage of this kind of a catalog is that sometimes different libraries are following different standards. So, when they are following different standards, there are actually union catalog which will be developed using this kind of a protocol will be actually mix of standards. So, and there are also possibilities that duplicate records will also appear when the user will search. So, it sometimes can create lot of confusion among the users and also among the library staff. So, this is one major disadvantage. However, this disadvantage is now being overcome using the advanced ICT technology, which take care of everything, which also remove the duplicate content. It also make the catalog in a standard format. But still, the catalog, union catalog which were developed in the past are using the approach of centralized catalog. So, if you compare the centralized versus distributed catalog, union catalog in which the centralized record of the library holding is created at the central node and then made available to all the participating institutions. And with the advent of Z39.50 protocol also, it cannot yet replace a well managed centralized union catalog. However, limited funds and essential resource sharing arrangement, it is difficult to maintain a centralized catalog. Nonetheless, centralized catalogs are more suitable in high volume searching compared to fixed collections. And now you need to find out why centralized union catalog. So, two pragmatic reasons that many already exist and their databases are often large and have been nurtured over a considerable number of years. Apart from that, central agencies of bibliographic networks have already invested in the development of ILL and document delivery services based on the centralized database or centralized union catalog. And the other thing is Z39.50 servers are still expensive. If we try to make a distributed union catalog, Z39 based servers are expensive and large distributed system may exhibit slower net response times. Like suppose if you have developed a distributed union catalog and you are actually including various libraries which are following or adhere to Z39.50, but the library which are participating in the distributed union catalog, their system is huge, they have a huge number record. So, when the user will search through the interface, single interface of union catalog to find out which book is available in different libraries, one particular book available in which library, then a library which has a large number of collection may respond slightly late. So, when and sometimes the server of a respective library which is participating in distributed union catalog is down, then what will happen? It will not show the record that this book is available in that library or not, because the server was down, and therefore, the user will assume that this book is not available in the union catalog of the libraries which are participating into it. So, that is another, this is the reason. So, if you look into these major difference in these two models, centralized union catalog and the distributed union catalog, one major problem is the duplications. It is cumbersome to produce entries or unique citation record using these model. So, cumbersome to produce unique citation in distributed union catalog is one major problem if you compare these two model, and apart from that, it is unlikely that even if Z39.50 server has deduplication program, it will catch all duplicate record. So, that is another problem, because duplication, removing the duplication is imperative, and if it does not catch that Z39.50 deduplication program does not catch those duplicate record, it will become a problem, and the lots of irrelevant data will be added into the catalog. So, duplication may also occur in a centralized database, that also we need to keep in mind. If new records are uploaded to it after they have been created locally. So, that is one thing, that duplication problem can not just occur in distributed, but also in centralized one. And due to the time lag between creation and uploading, this problem actually usually occurs in a centralized union catalog. Another problem in comparing these two models is the inconsistency. It may happen more in distributed system. So, consistency is also essential for the success of union catalog, and but this inconsistency is a major problem with the distributed system. And the Haider mentioned that inconsistency is another problem, and the reasons are error in the catalog, applying different standards or policies, interpreting the same standards and policies differently. So, that is another, because sometime in the distributed system the libraries suppose are following the common standard, they agreed to follow common standard and common policies in developing the catalog, but the interpretation done by different staff working in different libraries may also create problem in maintaining the consistency. So, eventually in distributed union catalog, inconsistency remain a problem. Okay. So, that is also the another comparison you can parameter you can use for the comparison. So, if you find out these union catalog are being developed worldwide, it become a reality actually initially in the physical mode, in the physical form of the catalog, when we were only planning for a regional union catalog of one particular city or maximum of one state. Now, it become reality with the help of, with the advent of ICT application in the libraries, that not just the regional union catalog, we can also think about the national union catalog, we can also think about the international union catalog, and this reality is actually in existence. Now, the WorldCat, which has more than 10,000 libraries and participating from 170 country worldwide. So, this WorldCat become a reality which was initiated by the OCLC, Online Computer Library Center, and this is the world's largest bibliographic database, provide information about DVDs, books, CDs and articles. Not just that, lots of other type of contents are also incorporated into it. It also has provision of article citations with a link to their full text. So, the user can not just search this WorldCat for the searching books, CDs and DVDs, but also they can use in the citations, like how sometimes they have to cite certain document in their research work. So, they can also take the help of a union catalog for citation of the document, and full text document links are also given, like they also have a provision of articles database, and through the article database the user cannot just access the bibliography detail, but also union catalog provides the full text hyperlinks. So, so that though they no need to user no need to access the respective database, through only the union catalog they can reach to the full text of a particular article. So, this is another advantage. This kind of a technology or this kind of a features empowers the users to find out the document in a shortest possible time, and eventually we can fulfill the 5 laws of library information science. So, if you think about the library staff think about providing the service pinpointedly, providing the service exhaustively and providing the service expeditiously. So, these purpose of these can be achieved exhaustively, pinpointedly and expeditiously. Service can be achieved through the union catalog, which has this kind of a features. So, apart from that, provision of library-wise search is also given in the WorldCat. Suppose user don't want to search the entire libraries, they only want to search a specific library. So, this WorldCat also has this kind of a facility. They have a basic search and they also give a facility to the users to search the entire record using the Boolean operators. Apart from that, COPAC is another catalog which is a reality at an international level, and it provides free access to the merged online catalog, research and specialist libraries in the United Kingdom and the Ireland. British Library, the National Library of Scotland and the National Library of Wales catalog are also part of it. So, this is become another international venture which has catalog record of different libraries. It has over 40 million records from around 80 libraries, and it is freely accessible to the people. It is not just accessible to the people who are working or who are studying in the UK, but also in other countries also they can this union catalog can be accessed and it is freely available. Third international venture as for the union catalog is concerned is called Amicus. So, Amicus is a union catalog which is being participated by around 1300 libraries across Canada, and it contains around 30 million records for books, magazine, newspaper, government document, thesis, sound recording, map, etc. Union catalog can be used, this union catalog can be used to locate the thesis, government documents and other item, identify website, e-text and other electronic resources available free or for fee. So, this is another thing. It also has provision of discovering family history using genealogical sources. So, this is slightly different from other two which we discussed so far. So, this you can also understand, you can also know about your family history through this union catalog. So, SunCat is another union catalog which is popular at international level, which has a serials. So, it contains the serials available in different libraries in the UK. So, it was initially started for the UK library, but now it become an international popular at an international level. It contains the bibliographic detail of the print as well as the electronic serials such as journal, periodicals, newspapers, newsletters, magazines, reports and other publications. Now, we talk about the union catalog at a in India. So, IndCat is one such initiative which was started by the InflipNet Center, an autonomous center of the UGC, and it provides the record in standard bibliographic format, that is a MARC and MARC XML. So, online union catalog of the holdings of the 121 universities and the institution across India, and all the records are checked following the process of authentications, duplicate checking and error checking, and therefore, record merged into the union catalog. So, IndCat also has a facility of copy cataloging, because it facilitates downloading of bibliography records in MARC 21, CCF or ISCI format. The record can be imported to any library management software which is compliant to MARC 21 bibliographic format. And IndCat also facilitates the Gujarat catalog, it is called, we call it GujCat, and NERC database as well. So, it is a NERC, it is a NERCat basically. So, database it also serves that, and you can see on the screen the IndCat screenshot, and this IndCat can be facilitate users to explore the union database alphabetically by subject category, by name of the university or chronologically by years, and link to the full text thesis in Shodh Ganga is also given there. Like if somebody search the thesis, but the link will also navigate to the Shodh Ganga, where the user can download the full text thesis. So, this IndCat was started with the basic objective to promote use of union catalog among user community, to achieve bibliography record of various institutions, universities and research organizations, and to ensure uninterrupted 24/7 365 days in a year online access to the record stored in the database or the participating libraries. And eventually, the another objective of this INDCAT is to help the researcher in the research work by providing platform to search related literature and to serve the user with its inbuilt interlibrary loan feature. Apart from that, there is another initiative in India that is called NUCSSI, National Union Catalogue of Scientific Serial in India, is a well maintained union catalogue of periodical and serials, basically scientific serials in India, which is made available in digital form through web users interface. It has been maintained by NISCARE, we call it now NISPER, since 1965. While first it was published in 1988 and it was made available in 2010, containing 2.5 lakhs journal holding data from more than 44,000 journal available in about 545 libraries. So, now you have understood that Union Catalogue is not just developed in India, but also worldwide. The international initiative have also been taken through which you can search large number of libraries in different countries, and WorldCat is one such example which has access to the catalogue of more than 10,000 libraries. So, this Union Catalogue can empower the library staff to fulfill the user requirement, because no library is self sufficient, I has already mentioned, and the library also have to depend on the resources procured by other libraries, and the resource sharing can become a reality, interlibrary loan can become a reality, document delivery service can become a reality with the help of a robust Union Catalogue. Therefore, I would urge all the libraries to participate in the Union Catalogue, so that we can fulfill the user requirement in a more efficient and effective ways. So, with this I thank you very much for your patient listening, and if you have any questions you can send it to on my email ID, that is rwajcht@gmail.com. So, thank you very much.